Alright guys, what is going on? A couple days left in the season. Shok, another unranked master with LeBlanc up against Kassadin. Now, I always say on this channel, the best way to climb is to play something easy, it's to play something consistent, and play to the fundamentals. And that's, absolutely true. That is the best way to climb. But, what if you think you're way better than your elo? What if you think it is actually your feeding teammates holding you back? I promise you it isn't. But just in case you do, a good way to prove it to yourself is to come and lock in a Giga Chad champ, there we go. Something that has high carry potential and just absolutely 1v9 the game. So that's what we're going to try and do here. So I'll quickly show my runes. Key to playing LeBlanc in the laning phase, mainly just need to put all your runes on cooldown. You're always trying to proc sudden impact, you're trying to proc scorch, electrocute if you can. It's a lot easier against melee champions. You can just look for quick QW trades and that allows you to get your electrocute proc. Even if you can't though, it is a lot of the time fine just to go for that WQ auto or whatever. Here I won't do it because we're too close to turret, but again, that's absolutely fine. Just get our electrocute proc and get out there. So you can see even in a counter matchup like this, we're currently really in control. We're up a lot of CS and we're gonna try and get a kill nice and early. So against these sort of champs that have this like mass sustain, D shield second win, you really need to be careful with your mana. If we can get a kill at level 3, that's a good thing to look for on LeBlanc. A lot of the time you can just get a quick kill at level 3 if you can connect the chain. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Kassadin. He's playing a little too safe, but that's absolutely fine, right? We're up a lot of CS, so we don't really need to worry about that. We're just going to keep making sure that we punish him as much as he can, or much as we can when he comes up to the turret. If you can, like I did there, try and weave your combo in with the turret shot. So you can avoid taking the turret shot if you do it correctly. Obviously, if you do it at the wrong time, you're going to take a lot more damage, which sometimes it can be fine, but normally you'll try and avoid it. So at this point, we're starting to build up our advantage. We've got a big CS lead already. We want to try and let this wave come back out towards us. That's so that we can, get more punishment against him. We don't want to let this guy be a little pussy under his turret. We want to make sure that we can get him into a position where we have, like, some realistic kill threat. Like here, if we can get him outside the turret, we can get little trades like that. And if we just kind of focus on last hitting, we can auto. The thing with autoing is that it does pull the aggro, so we don't want to do that too much. But yeah, just trying to like get this away from his turret, because some champs, especially like assassins or melees, they're not very good at killing their opponent unless like they actually have the space to do it. Plus, the further out it comes, the more susceptible they are to ganks and stuff. So we'll definitely, oops, meant to cue him. We'll definitely let this come out towards us. Now, yeah, I'm around. I'll just think that I can come to this. I think I'm going to go back mid. Yeah, I don't want to give Kassadin like a crash for free. And it's actually really good if he tries to crash it like this, because we're able to just hold it on our side of the waves. So this is a really doomed position for Kassadin. When he comes up for this cannon, we'll go for a really big trade there. Nice. So as you can see, we have this big lead, wave pushing to us. He's probably just going to recall, which is absolutely fine, because if our opponent recalls now, we're going to have a really big item advantage on our first base. So what we'll do is we'll keep this wave frozen. Would be a really big mistake to push this wave, because you just don't have the wave clear for it. Plus, if the wave is small enough, you'd like to hold it for a freeze. If the wave's too big, like it is now, we're just going to use it to deny as many creeps as possible. Now, if Graves were a beast, he could gank mid here and maybe get a kill. But, it's fine. Full clear jungler and all that. Don't need to worry about it. So we probably want to go for a chapter base. We don't want to stay in lane too long here, because we're losing a lot of pressure at the moment, right? Like, we can't realistically punish Kassadin. We don't actually want to look for fights, so we really do need to get a base off. Probably right here. The thing is, we just don't want to let him crash. I think he's going to crash anyway. Yeah, I mean, actually, it's kind of fine. So I'm just going to TP back. I'm going to get my chapter. If he decides to base now, we might be able to instantly shove a wave. Or, potentially, we could stop his base. Yeah, we probably need to try to stop his base. So I'm actually just going to chase after him here. Just going to make sure... Normally you don't want to ward this bush, but I think cancelling his base is too important. Yeah. So yeah, you normally don't want to ward that because it's pretty selfish, to be honest. You don't get very good vision for yourself or your team with this. But again, stopping that recall, locking him in lane. You can see the items right now, right? Chapter to Ruby tier. It's time to go big dick, okay? It's time to like absolutely nuke this guy. So we're going to hit level 6. If he walks up, we're going to go for a nice double chain. And then we'll take him home. We'll just focus on killing this. If he decides to play super safe, that's fine as well. Like, we'll keep building up our CS lead. Gonna look for a chain here if he comes up too far. But he's playing very safe, which is fine. I mean, hey, if you want to give up the whole wave, like, hey, no problem with me. So keep shoving this. We don't have any wards because I did place that one bad ward. But, I mean, hey, it's fine. It's fine. Like, we won't worry about it too much. And then here, nowhere really to roam. Like, bot looks ungankable. Graves isn't in position. So we'll just try and pressure on a turret as much as we can. Which, again, like, we have this huge item advantage, so it's completely fine. On top of this, if... That's another good trade. Oh, what the hell? What is this? I was going to say, if Graves looks to invade, we can definitely fight, but this guy should be pretty donezoed. As you can see, we just spaced the trade out as much as possible. This guy's a psycho. I can't believe that. Alright, kill that fraud. Nice, there we go. So we get a kill for ourselves. That's pretty nice. Graves, a little bit of taxation, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll just shove this all the way in, and we won't let Rell hold this if we can. So we probably want to just shove one more wave, go home, get this plate, and basically we'll have like such a big item advantage that Kassadin will never win trades against us ever again, despite, you know, him kind of being a counterpick to us. So this is what you want to do, right? Like, if you really do think that you are, you know, you deserve higher elo than you are, you can pick a champ that requires like high execution and has like, you know, a really high chance to snowball. And if you get some sort of lead like this, you know, you can try carry the game with it. So what are we going to do from here? Can't go for this plate, unfortunately. Would be nice to get it, but I think I would have lost too much going for it, which is kind of annoying because it makes my base a lot weaker, but we'll just buy these. Of course, no pots. Giga Chad like me never takes damage. We'll come back on the map. Now we gotta just stare at the map here, see where Kassadin's going. We don't have a ward in place. Okay, the only place he can roam is bot. I don't think he'll roam bot. Well, Warwick's with him? Maybe. I don't think he'll roam bot here. Like, my bot's full HP, although they're pushing up. Okay, I'm just going to ping this, just in case. I don't think they should ever die, but, you know, just in case. So it's good to give a little bit of warning. So what now, right? Like, what do we do now that we have this big lead? Probably just keep pressuring the turret. We can look to make plays with Graves, but we don't really want to make plays by ourselves. So we'll just shove this in. And then I'll just drop a ward here. Oh yeah, look at his items. Look at this guy. He's got the, I don't know what that is. Some McDonald's meal worth of items. Okay, so yeah, wave's just under his turret. Again, keep trying to get those trades in without taking the turret aggro at the same time. Probably what we want to do here is look for slow pushes. We do want to, again, get really active with Graves, but he's not quite ready, right? This guy, he's taking his sweet time. Junglers, they don't really know that it's not camps that win you the game, it's winning the game wins you the game. So there's nothing we can really do about that, right? We need to play to our jungler's tempo. Until then, we'll just play to continue, you know, our isolated 1v1 and do what we can, which is, yeah, again, slow push waves, play for plates, you know, keep trading on our opponent. Could maybe look top here. Yeah, I think if this top play doesn't happen soon, I'll maybe go top. But again, really trying to make sure... Oh my god, what have I done? That was some suspicious micro. Trying to make sure we play with Graves. So like here, we'll just keep an eye on him. It looks like he's going into top side. We'll just keep an eye on that. Otherwise, we'll keep punishing this turret. And might... Ooh, okay, this could be it. I'm just going to quickly come grab this fruit. That's another thing you can do with your prior, is you can just come grab the fruit. Could also make a play top. Now, the only thing is, we kind of don't want to go top here, and a lot of you would. That would be a big mistake, because you don't want to give Kassadin this wave for free. In fact, if he uses all his cooldowns on it, potentially you can look to punish him. So we're just going to try and zone him off the wave here. Probably should have gone for double chain. F1 is probably okay. Now, I could freeze this, but I'm actually not going to. So the reason is, like, at this stage of the game, freezing is generally, like, a little less valuable, and it's probably more valuable to just have push. Now, we could walk to this. This is normally a bad idea, because we're making the play without our jungler. But, you know, we're very strong on bot side. Kassadin's very low, so he probably can't help. We're just going to go in nice and early. Managed to connect the chain onto Kai'Sa, and I baited out an exhaust, which is really nice. Now, in the meantime, it is a little bad, because Kassadin's getting this mid-wave, so we'll probably have to go back pretty soon. Yeah, so this is kind of unfortunate. I'm assuming that Misfortune lives this. Yeah, this is kind of bad because, again, we gave Kassadin's free reset, although I just realized he's been a bit greedy and we can probably cancel him. Nice, that kind of worked out. Normally, though, again, you don't really want to do that because giving Kassadin a free base when you're so far ahead feels really bad, you know? But, okay, like, we got something for it. Like, we burned a lot of their sums, and it looks like the bot play went fairly well. I'm going to be a little greedy and just stay for my Ludens. I think once you get Ludens on the Blanc, Ludens in level 11, that's kind of your go time. That's when you're insanely, insanely strong. Just keep putting some damage on the turret here. Can't quite kill. Very, very close, but not quite. We don't want to lose so much health that we can't get our Ludens on this base. So, yeah, let's just try to get one more plate. I'm going to hold my cooldowns just in case. Okay, no. I was going to say just in case he cancels his base. But yeah, there we go. All right, so we're in business. We got our Ludens. This guy has got some fraudulent items. Yeah, look at that. Tier Catalyst. This guy really thinks that's gonna win him the game. Hell no. So we're gonna base TP with our Ludens. Just need to be a tiny bit careful. I'll ping that I have TP. I don't think this Kassadin can kill him though. Like, he has no damage whatsoever. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So we'll base TP. We want to be back on the map. We want to be ready to get stuck in with the boys. So let's, TP here. And we'll just shove this. I think at this point, because the Warwick wants to do grubs, we just want to get shoved and make sure that we put a stop to this. It's really good if you can leverage your mid prio into things. And right now, Kassadin stuck mid, us coming towards the objective. I don't want to keep going. Get another chain here. I'll quickly say it's a good thing to kind of keep in mind. Double chain is almost always the best combo early. Sometimes it's double dash. You very rarely want to QR in the early game. It's just not really worth it. But double chain, I mean, allows you to get in a ton of extra autos, which hit really hard in the early game, especially because like you don't really have the ability most of the time to actually one-shot people. So getting in all those extra autos, it adds up, really adds up. So this guy, I mean, currently he's on some, like I said, really trash items compared to us. So we want to try and keep leveraging this, right? Like keep snowballing in our 1v1, keep using our prio in order to secure objectives or, make fights happen or whatever. So we'll just keep shoving. The longer we can lock him in lane here, the better. One thing to keep in mind is he doesn't have TP. It's about the same time as ours, a tiny bit earlier. So we can kind of keep him here, It's kind of like, when you're having a conversation with your, like, parents or something, and they just, like, you're trying to find, like, the least disrespectful time to leave. It's kind of like that, We just want to keep him here, waste as much of his time as possible, and make sure he can't get that ROAS. So we'll just continue to shove, keep him pinned. Now we got to be a little careful because we can't actually use our prio here, right? Like MF spacing, Graves is in base. So yeah, there's not really like a whole lot that we can do here other than probably like auto this backline, and then if he comes up, we'll look for a W into chain. Probably, yeah, he's playing a bit too far back. So not much we can do. Again, maybe we can get one more plate out of him, and that might be it. And sometimes that is all you can do, right? Like, we are in a counter matchup. We're up 30 CS, we're up 3 plates, and we've also managed to, like, make quite a bit of stuff happen on the map. Ideally, you would make more happen, but it's not just up to you, right? And if you have kind of a useless jungler like Graves, you've got to wait for their tempo. You've got to wait for them to pressure the map. Now, I have R here. Probably going to use it early. Nice. Just gonna... Oh. Okay, I'm just going to run this way to my boys. I think they're just going to clean those guys up. I could go back here. Yeah, I think I want to go back, and maybe I can get a WQ. Nice. Oh my god, I didn't even get an assist on that custom, but that was pretty good. So there, I was just kind of aware that the one play that they can make to kill me is, Warwick can ult me. I saw Warwick on the minimap, I think with my vision here, nice and early, so I was very prepared for it, and then obviously just able to dodge the play. So I think if I'm really greedy, I can probably take this turret. Getting first turret is an insane amount of gold, and also if you ever get mid turret first, like it opens up the map a ton. I'm trying to think I can't get this. Now, his TP is still down, so we can shove one more wave. It's cannon as well. What I'm going to do is probably double dash on this wave. This is maybe a tiny bit risky if Warwick comes back, but we do see him. So we'll try and one-shot this. Hopefully Kassadin doesn't flash on us, and hopefully Warwick doesn't either. I think I just tapped that once and dip. I think we got that. Nice. Good. So we got a ton of gold. We're at 40 CS. Got the turret. Quickly drop a ward here. This kind of helps to protect your bot lane. A lot of the time bot lanes won't listen even if you ping them. So making it really obvious that they're getting ganked prevents them from crying. Although, let's be honest, preventing an ADC from crying is not easy. So come back on the map. He does have Roa, so he is like kind of strong now. But we've hit our stride, right? We've got level 11. We've got Ludens. We've got swords. So probably what we do now is try and lean on the winning lane. So we've got this really winning bot lane that we want to play around. I'm just going to ping that Kassadin is probably going bot. Oh, he's actually top. Apparently I'm blind. So what we're going to do, we're going to shove one more wave, and then we're just going to go dive bot. So the further up you can clear this wave, the better. We're going to go super far up, and this gives us a lot of time to make whatever play we want to make. So the earlier you can clear this, the better. Even if we use our ult, like obviously it makes it clear even quicker. And we probably don't need ult for whatever play we're making. In fact, it's better to almost not have ult here. Well, you'd rather have ult, right? But I think the time is very valuable. So see how, it's kind of annoying that Graves going back to the jungle, but he has like camps to clear. And also, like I have a long time before I have to be mid. So what I'm going to do is just come down and get a little bit of chunk. Even if it doesn't work out, it's completely fine because I can be back on the next mid wave in time. So I'm just going to run back mid. Don't know what's happening down there. Some stuff's happening. We're just going to come back here. And notice I'm really trying to play around my jungler and the winning lane. So there I was playing around winning lane. In this case, I could play around my jungler, but it's a little suspicious. Like going top here, it's like, yeah, I would ideally be with Graves, but on the losing side of the map, doesn't seem that good. Instead, I'm just going to run back bot. Could TP. I get here. Should be able to clean these guys up. I'm not even sure they see me. Oh, now they do. Okay. Now, one little thing there. when you dash forward, your opponent is always going to play to dodge the chain. It's the same thing as if you play Ari or if you play Zoe. Any champ that has to throw out that really important CC the moment you dash in, you normally want to delay it just a tiny bit, like you saw there. I think I went for a Q order, or maybe just a Q before I threw out the chain. A lot of the time, just let them juke themselves a little, and then throw out your abilities, and that just makes them, like, a little more guaranteed. Normally they'll juke back into it, so that was kind of nice. It's a little bad, I guess, that our bot lane died of tempo there, but, I mean, we'll take it. And realistically, I think this game is kind of over. Like, what's that called? Our Graves is insanely farmed, right? He's up 40 CS, 2 levels. He's in a really good spot, plus mid is also in a really good spot. This guy dashes in. Nope, he's going to play it safe. Kind of want to get this blue, but I also want to support Graves here. I'm just going to... Look, I'll turn around if we need to. Is this looking that good? I think we wait for Graves to, or for Warwick to commit before we go for that. So once again, walk up to this wave nice and early. Let's try clear it out and just ping that we want to go bot. So this is the kind of thing that Graves has been doing this game, where he's gonna like put his camps on cooldown. It is the right thing to do, right? Like Graves is a tempo jungler. That's why LeBlanc is not ideal with these sorts of champs. You'd much rather have like a Rek'Sai or a Lee or something that really wants to pressure the map at basically all times. I'm actually gonna take this path, and once again, I think they're gonna just have a look. Didn't get anything, but it's completely fine. We're just gonna go back mid. So as long as we don't lose anything, it's completely fine. And again, that's like the benefit of having high wave clear or pushing really early. So I'm just going to ping that I have TP. I could counter this play bot. Kassadin's not here, so he could be bot if he's kind of like skipping the wave. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll just do the same thing. We'll just run bot, get ready for the counter. I'm just going to... So watching that with TP, if Warwick ulted, I was definitely going to get in there. Just take a nice chunk on Rell. Just going to go back. So you can see I'm being a bit of a pest right now, just running back and forth between bot and mid, and that is why like mid prio is so important. It's because it enables all these plays, right? Like even though directly with Kassadin I haven't done that much, I haven't like killed him really, and I suppose I have a CS lead and tower and stuff, but really it's been the pressure on the map. And something I see so often when I'm coaching you guys is just, you guys hate waves. You just hate them. Like, it's so important to be able to pressure the map and get waves at the same time. It shouldn't really be one or the other. You know, you gotta think that creeps are just, I mean, they're free gold, you know, free gold and XP. You always want to be getting them, and you want to be very selfish with them, right? Like, you should be saying no to plays in order to keep your gold and XP up. Now here, we probably want to walk bot, just because no one is there just yet. And we want to start shoving in the side lane. That being said, like, if no one covers mid, we might have to. Yeah, I mean, I prefer to be bot, but also, I mean, if MF's going top, I kind of have to be mid. This is kind of annoying. I mean, we prefer to be bot, but it's whatever. Okay, so I am around. I can help make this play if they commit. In fact, I'll look for a flank. Really important is LeBlanc. Try and hide yourself in the fight for as long as you can and find access to the backline. So right here, we're just going to go and... Oh, wait. There was only one dude there. Oh, where did Kai'Sa go? He just died. Oh, I should have taken my W back. Well, it's fine. That guy dies. Ideally, Sion TP's bot. I better do it, just because he's a bit too low. Don't want to give Kassadin any more gold. It would be better if I think Sion based and went bot, but he's a little late, so it's totally fine. And like I said, I think the game is... I mean, hey, it's over. Straight up, it's over. So what we're going to do now, got to be a little careful on side. We don't have TP, so we're just going to shove in sideways as far as we can without dying. So if you can ever get it into the tier 2 turret, you know, that's your goal. Right here, we definitely can. And then we'll go set up some vision for ourselves. Kassadin does 0 damage with his build, so we'll come and just drop a ward here. This is going to give us safety, and then we can just shove these waves into the turret. One thing you'll notice there is that if you can shove the bot wave quick enough, you can actually get it into the enemy turret without shoving 2 waves. And that's actually a big deal, because if you only have to be unsafe for like 1 wave instead of 2, that's like way better. So just going to quickly kind of mess it up. Should have gone a bit earlier. I should probably base here and spend my gold, although... Do I need to stay for Dragon? I mean, my team probably gets it. Okay, she's going to try cancel me. I think I might just stay on the map here. It is better if I can spend my gold. Ooh. Okay, now this is looking a little awkward. Fighting this could be kind of hard. Yeah, this seems a little suspicious. I guess they're going down mid. I mean, we should probably defend. I think it's more important than Dragon, but... Okay, well, I guess we'll just kill Rell. This is a little suspicious, though. I mean, we are going to lose our mid inhib, I think. Mid inhib is kind of whatever, to be honest. Like, it's really not the end of the world. It's by far the least valuable inhib, because the thing is, like, you're always pushing down mid anyway. I'm just going to snipe this, which will make this take a little longer. But yeah, they get that. I mean, hey, it's kind of free gold. Like, we don't really care. Maybe we can kill them on the way out. If Graves... Dude, this guy, he loves camps. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we'll clear all this out. I'm just going to one-shot this wave. And I've got to be kind of careful going side lane now. Because the thing is, like, since I don't have TP, it's a lot harder for me to pressure the side lane. Which... Ooh. I think I will go for this base. I'm going to be really greedy and go for a Medjai's. I don't think I can die. If you want to play it safe, just go for the Rod. But, I mean, realistically, we're way too strong. I don't think we can die. So, yeah, I'm just going to come mid here. That's because without TP, I'm a bit scared to go bot. Like, if my team fights without me, it'd be really bad. So, we'll just come mid. Ideally, don't share too much gold with MF. Like, what we're doing now is... I mean, it's not really ideal. And MF's probably upset at me for it. But we kind of have to until Sion goes bot. Sion goes bot, it's way better. Oh, it's really good as well that Kassadin just wasted his TP. Yeah, nice. Okay, so Sion's going bot. We can be on this side of the objective, which is the top side. I can bot. I love big bobs. That's my go right there. So what are we going to do? We're going to come place vision top side. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have pinked that. I probably should have pinked this bush to allow myself to pressure top side a bit better. So that was kind of bad. I mean, I placed it for my team, but I mean, who cares about them, right? We need to make sure that we're in a good position, able to pressure. So what we'll do, come and just one-shot this wave. And be a little careful here. You know, Graves is bot. We don't quite have TP. We're kind of heavily weak-sided until we see... Okay, we see Warwick. Now that we know Warwick's there, we're just going to keep shoving. Now, I'm going to ping that I think Garen's going across the map. I do need to be a tiny bit careful. If I face-check Garen, it'll be a bit disastrous. So this here, this is the punishment to slide laning without TP, right? My team gets caught. I did ping them back, but they didn't listen. So in this case, the worst thing you can do is actually go to this fight, because you're never going to get there in time. So you've just kind of got to be in a position that you can trade enough gold. Hopefully, your noob teammates don't actually fight without you. But if they do, again, just trade on this side of the map. I do actually get a lot of gold here, right? Like, I get a shit ton of gold, actually. So we take those. And unless they can do Baron, which they can't, we're probably fine. So I'm just going to base... I'm going to clear this out. And, dude, I'm level 15. Like, holy moly. I am very, very fast. So we'll buy this. Maybe get a sweeper for good luck. It's always nice to have sweeper when... If you feel totally safe on side lane, like you can't be pressured at all, then having sweeper is really, really good for the team fights. It's just, you know, if you buy sweeper and can't pressure the side lane properly because of it, that can be kind of bad. But, I mean, here, what do we really have to be scared of? Like, not really anything. Dude, if that guy stole that super minion, there were going to be some slurs, I'm just going to say. Alright, so I'll probably give this wave to MF. I mean, I have kind of stolen a bit too much CS from her. We will come... we'll come topside. I think we have TP this time, so it's a lot easier for us to pressure the side lane. This time, if our team fights, we can be with them. Okay, I don't think they can go on me. I need to be a tiny bit careful of Kai'Sa. Yeah, I'm just a tiny bit careful of Kai'Sa ulting me there. The thing is, when you're making that play, just make sure you check the map, because my team was really far away. They still need to shove out waves, and that's why I don't go top yet either, because my team is just not in position, right? Like, once we get a bit more pressure on the map... Once we get a bit more pressure on the map, get everything shoved out, then I can go top. It is a little annoying, I guess, because it takes MF a while to clear mid. She has no lethality builds, so it takes her forever to kill the creeps. Oh, that looks fun. We'll take side against a 0-5 Kassadin. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so I did lose a lot of health to the Baron. I am around Graves here. Oh, I got a W. I got a W, so it takes me a while to get in here. I can probably just kite this guy out, though. Nice, absolutely exploded that nerd. Oh yeah, look at his build. He is a squishy boy. Okay, so what are we doing here? I mean, the game is a little delayed because Graves died. It's kind of unfortunate I didn't have W, or maybe I could have saved him. Now, surely MF wins this, right? Maybe not. He's got a Seraph Shield. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, I mean, not much we can do at this point. We just wait for our jungler to be back alive. We can't do any objectives, but what we can do is, again, shove in all these waves, which is super nice. Right, you can see that I'm 10 CSPM in a losing matchup and 0 deaths. LeBlanc is a hard champ to farm on because like clearing the waves is difficult. But the one nice thing that can make it a tiny bit easier is that you have a lot of mobility, which means it's like kind of hard to die. Oh my gosh, so much shield. It's kind of hard to die, and like part of just having good CS is not dying, right? Which is like what we have here. Like we've managed to not die. Just realized I might die to Warwick, in which case that would be a very silly thing that I've been saying. Better get out here. Oh, Warwick's bot. Okay. A little awkward to base here because I just don't quite have my gold in order to buy death cap. I could wait. Could be really greedy and wait. I think I should. I'm going to try clear one more wave, and then I'm going to sell my D-ring, and then we'll be back. I Just got to be so careful to not die to this guy right now. And this is like really greedy, by the way, because like dragon's up and stuff. I think I'm going to save one dash in reserve in case someone tries to cheese me. So I'm just going to do my best to clear this safely. Oh, my team's fighting. Yeah, honestly, this is like my fault. Can't really fault them for this. Ooh. Hopefully my team wins anyway. I'm just going to run. Make sure I don't give this up. Okay. Yeah, this was insanely greedy. But it is kind of worth it. Like, getting the death cap here is big. I'm going to TP in here. I'm just going to ping that I'm on the way. Okay, we just TP right here. Death cap, 600 AP. This Kai'Sa has no summons whatsoever, so we can probably just kill them both. Oh my god, I should have chained the Rell. Oh, damn. I do so much damage. Where are you going, bitch? Take for a nice little walk. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of trolling there, actually, and you might not realize why. I should actually leave Rell's death for a while, because the thing is, we want to do Baron here, if possible, and so letting Rell die really late is probably the best play. Oh, but I actually killed her too fast. I unironically should have walked my horse around the map for a while. Baron's a bit too tanky. Won't worry about that. We probably should do Baron, but, I mean, I don't think MF's up in time. And Graves shoving the bot wave, which is like, I mean, it's still pressuring, right? It's kind of good, I guess. That's kind of good. So let's clear all this out. Do I go for one more base? I do have a lot of gold. I think I have time, maybe? Yeah, Graves still needs to base. So this guy's sitting on a lot of gold, so that means we can probably base as well. I guess I should buy a Void. Wow, this guy is building... He's a very magic-resistant unit. So we will buy this. Damn, look at that guy. How much MR is that? I need to find him and click on him. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, 603, 10 CSPM. What's this guy looking like? 50 MR? I need to click on the Rell, man. Like, she is a... Oh my god, look at her. So I don't have TP, which makes it hard for me to match side lane. It's much better if Sion would be bought here. If Kassadin does keep showing bot, we probably need to try Force Baron. And that's because, again, like, I can't really beat bot with no TP. Graves going to take a while, I think, to clear these camps. They might go on Sion here. Okay, they spot us out. I'm kind of down to just start Baron and pull Kassadin away. We have to see, though, because like he hasn't shown yet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, gonna get the chain on this guy. Wow, is Kassadin flanked? Okay. And just kill this guy for free. Oh, wow, he actually killed Nami. That's kind of annoying. Well, there's no flash on this Warwick. I want to look at Kai'Sa here if I can. So, see how I'm just ignoring Warwick and trying to get on Kai'Sa? Target priority is really, really important, because a lot of the time, you know, like in that case, Kai'Sa's the one that does all the damage, so we're just going to kill her. Could probably just end the game here. Yeah, I think we will be able to. So this, I mean, yeah, this is a really good example of, like, you know, if you do think you're better than your opponents, playing a champ like LeBlanc is a good way to prove that, right? Just go 10 CSPM, 0 deaths, you know, perma impact the map. Again, I don't actually recommend this for climbing because it's much simpler to just play for a consistent win column and play for like 60% win rate. But hey, if you're greedy and you want to play for 100% win rate or something, you can do it with a champ like this. So hopefully you guys learned something from that game. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.